Today we're going to be talking about finding your identity in social media. So all of us probably have an Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat or Twitter account. So in 2016, 4 out of 5 Australians were using some form of social media. And it's not actually a bad thing. Social media can be great for connecting with relatives and friends who live far away, and it can also be a great place to advertise a business or raise money for a charity. So I'm not saying that social media in itself is wrong, but it becomes a problem when we try and find our identity in it. So what does it look like to find our identity in social media? Well, it could be when we take 50 photos of ourselves and then we put filters on all of them before finding the best one to upload. And it doesn't end when it's uploaded. We might spend the whole night going back and checking how many likes and comments our photo gets. It could be when we build profiles that are so fake that we're a completely different person in real life. And this puts pressure on us to only upload the perfect picture, or to only post things that we know our friends are going to care about. Do you see how easy it is to be unhappy with who we are? We see the popular people post photos that get 200 plus likes, and our photo may only get 20 or 30 likes. And what you see on social media are only the best parts of someone's life. It's like if you had a video of your whole life, and you cut out all the bad parts, you'd only be left with the highlights. And that's what social media profiles can be like. They only show the good things that happen in people's lives, and they leave out all the bad things. And this is fake, it's not reality. But we all want that perfect profile picture with 200 plus likes, that amazing status with countless comments of affirmation. We want everyone to look at our profile and think we have an awesome life where nothing ever goes wrong. And we're constantly seeking praise and affirmation from other people. We feel very insecure about who we are, so we need other people to tell us that we're living a good life. And what's the cause of all this? Why do we feel like we have to do these things? Well, I think it happens because we think people won't like us as we really are. We might think that if we posted what really happens in our life, people would think that we're boring or weird. So what does the Bible have to say about social media? Proverbs 29:25 says, "The fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe." This verse is saying that worrying about what others think is a trap. It won't satisfy you. But if you trust in God, He will keep you safe. Because when you're a friend of God, you don't need to worry about what others say about you, whether it's good or bad, because only God's opinion about your life matters. I can assure you that you won't find your identity in a social media profile. If you want to be defined by other people on social media, you're opening yourself up to a lot of hurtful criticism. This is not how we're supposed to find out about who we truly are, because only God can define us and only His opinion about our lives matter if He truly did make us. I want to give you an example of this. So there's this super popular American football player who's now playing baseball, Tebow. Some of you might have heard of him. Well, this guy is massively popular around the world and he's got a huge social media following. So he's got 1.8 million followers on Instagram, 3.1 million likes, and 3.1 million followers on his Facebook page, and more than 4.7 million Twitter followers. So you might think that he's got it made. He's a celebrity athlete with millions of adoring fans and online followers. And that because of that, he's found his identity in his popularity and his fame. Well, that's not actually the case, because Tebow says his identity has nothing to do with wins or losses, applause or negative criticism, because his identity rests in belonging to God. So you've got this star athlete, countless people liking and following each new status update and photo. Yet that doesn't mean anything to him compared to his relationship with Jesus. He finds his true identity in the God that made him, and he's more than satisfied with his identity when it's found in God.